Kumar sharing with you a very interesting question on evaluating limits. We need to evaluate limit as x approaches 5 for x minus 5 divided by square root of x minus 1 minus 2. In this particular solution, I will show you two different methods. What we realize here is that if I substitute x equals to 5, I do get 5 minus 5 over square root of 5 minus 1 minus 2, which is 0 over 0. So in indeterminate form, we could either rationalize or we could even substitute variable. So we'll adopt both the approaches in this particular solution. So let's do by rationalization first. We need to evaluate limit when x approaches 5 for x minus 5 divided by square root of x minus 1 minus 2. To rationalize, what should we do? We should multiply and divide by its conjugate, right? So we have x minus 5 over square root of x minus 1 minus 2. Multiply and divide by square root of x minus 1 plus 2. Perfect? Now, using difference of squares, we get this as limit x approaches 5. Now, in the numerator, we get x minus 5 times, let me put it in square brackets, square root of x minus 1 plus 2. And the denominator, we get difference of squares, so we get x minus 1 whole square gets rid of square root minus 4. Now x minus 4 and minus 1 makes it x minus 5, correct? So now I could write this as limit x approaches 5, x minus 5 within bracket square root of x minus 1 plus 2 divided by x minus 5. Now we can cancel x minus 5. That was giving us 0 over 0. Do you realize that? Now we can actually substitute 5 and find the limit. So if I substitute 5 here, I get square root of 5 minus 1 plus 2, which is square root of 4 plus 2. That is 2 plus 2 as 4. So we get limit of 4. So that is how you could do by rationalization. Now let us also understand the method of substitution. So let us substitute square root of x minus 1 as u. In that case, x minus 1 is u square and x could be written as equal to u square minus 1, correct? And we should also realize that as x approaches 5, if x approaches 5, u approaches square root of 5 minus 1, so u approaches square root of 4, which is 2. Therefore, the given question can now be written as limit u approaches 2. Instead of x, I will write u square minus 1. So in the numerator, I get u square minus 1 minus 5. And in the denominator, square root of x minus 1 is u, so I get u minus 2. So I could write this as limit u approaches 2. The numerator here is u square minus 4. Denominator is u minus 2. Now, u square minus 4 can be written as u plus 2 times u minus 2, correct? Divided by u minus 2. U minus 2 and u minus 2 cancel. So we are left with limit u approaches 2, u plus 2. We now substitute 2 here, so we get 2 plus 2, which is equal to 4. So we find that the limit of this expression is 4 using both these methods. Perfect. So that is how you could actually solve this question using different methods. In fact, you could solve most of your questions relating to square root using substitution method also. However, we prefer rationalization most of the time. Feel free to write your comments, share your views, and if you like and subscribe to my videos, that would be great. Thanks for watching and all the best.